My King-Ohger review is out. Copyright strikes on my Kamen Rider Geats review. And Janperson and Kikaider are on their way. All this and more. I am the Kaiju no Kami, and this is the Toku Animation News Network. Remember to click like, subscribe, the bell notification, and whatever else YouTube has you clicking on to support us. What's up everyone, Kaiju no Kami here, and this is going to be kind of a weird news report because I don't have a lot of news Toku-wise to provide, but some channel news to discuss. First off, as you have seen, my King-Ohger review is out, meaning that I have now completed reviewing every Super Sentai series. Can you believe it? Oh my god. It has taken me 10 years to get through 48 Sentai series. And obviously I have the re-uploads going on. I am nearly done with those, outside of some reviews that I need to make actual changes to. Or Tokuaannetwork, where I have to make a new cut and all that good stuff. Then I have re-reviews for Zyuranger and Dairanger. I'm probably going to do Kakuranger and Ohranger as well, because when I started to look at Ohranger for the re-upload version, I was like, wow, I didn't do the ordering the same I did in later reviews. Because I put the episode section before the effects and music, and I put the DVD section before the movies. So I was like, yeah, maybe I will just re-review Ohranger. I might still do a re-upload version in the meantime, but yeah, I was like, wow, I did not realize my Ohranger review was that different. But I hope you guys have enjoyed King-Ohger's review. I hope you guys have been enjoying rewatching some of the older reviews. I know some of you have. I know some are like, you know this is a re-upload, right? Yeah. Obviously I know it's a re-upload. I re-uploaded it. But also, fittingly, King-Ohger's review has led me to reach 9,000 plus subscribers. Which means, you know what? My subscriber count, it's over 9,000! I have been waiting forever to say that. Oh my god. So I am up to like 9,020-ish, I want to say. But yes, it's over 9,000. I know a lot of people are happy when it gets over 10,000, but I've been waiting so long to say that joke. Now let's get to 10,000. But I got my it's over 9,000 joke in. So I'm happy. What else has gone on today? Well, Janperson and Kikaider were shipped out from Discotek to me like a month, more than a month early, because it's actually the 17th, so a month and 10 days early. I'm like, wow, already? I'm not even done with Winspector. Speaking of which, for Winspector, when I finish the Blu-ray, I think what I'm going to do, because I have my old Winspector script, I think I saw it, and I'm going to re-record my entire Winspector review from the old script, add in a Blu-ray section, and then just have the old video quality from the fan subs and stuff that I did over it, with one minor change. So I think that's what I'm going to do with my Winspector review. It's going to be like new, but not completely new. And I might do the same with my Time Ranger review. This way I can also kind of make a change in there. But, yes, actually a couple of changes, because there's a couple of mistakes I made in that review. But yes, Janperson and Kikaider are already on their way. Damn. Now, you might have heard that I have gotten a copyright strike on my Kamen Rider Geats review. So if you've been trying to watch that review and haven't found it, that's why. Which means right now I'm not touching anything Kamen Rider related on YouTube review-wise until I get this strike taken care of. Because I do not need another strike from Toei. Now, a couple things I've noticed with these re-uploads for Sentai based on YouTube's new copyright policies. When I started the reviews, you could use 10 seconds, around 10 seconds of music, of licensed music in your review as a joke. Then a couple years ago it became 7 seconds. Now it seems like it's actually 5 seconds. At least for big time artists like Michael Jackson, Pearl Jam, some of my Disney songs that were in there for jokes. Those old reviews were getting copyright claims for 7 seconds of footage or 7 seconds of the music, and I had to cut it down to 5 seconds. So Geki Ranger was affected because I had the thriller scene that had to be cut down. That frickin' sucks. So also, if you've been watching newer reviews and wondering why I've cut down on like pop culture jokes with footage from previous with movies and TV shows, that's kind of why I've cut down a lot, because it's just not worth the copyright claims anymore. I'm getting burnt out and having to always re-upload videos. Now granted, it does give me uncut versions to put up on Patreon that rewards the Patreon supporters. Like King-Ohger, the King-Ohger review was 3 minutes longer on Patreon than what you got on YouTube, which might not seem like a lot, but when you're shaving 5 to 10 seconds of footage off of clips, that adds up. When it's just 3 minutes, that's a lot of clips that had to be cut down for just 3 minutes worth of footage. So there's that. So you probably have noticed that I've cut down on jokes a lot. Like I was going through, when I've been going through these old Sentai reviews, redoing the credits at the end, there were times I'm like, my God, I put a lot of jokes in this review. And yeah, I had fun with it. I'm sure most people had fun with it. I know there were some that didn't. But if you've wondered why I've cut down over the years, it's because the copyright claims are just ridiculous. It doesn't make it fun. So I like to try to do my own jokes with me. That's why sometimes I'll do my own like facial expressions and weird things that aren't going to get copyright claimed. So there is that. You're going to probably see more of a decrease in jokes from at least music, highly popular songs in reviews going forward, because I can't get much of a joke out of 5 seconds. Yeah, it worked for I Can't Wait to Be King in the King-Ohger review, but it's getting hard. It is really getting hard to pull off 5 seconds. So it's just the way it is. Now, there might be some of you that are like, sweet, I actually prefer your actual jokes over the pop culture jokes, which, cool. But actually, let me know in the comments, are you going to miss the ton of pop? Do you miss, or are you going to miss pop culture jokes? Do you like the jokes when I just do facial expressions more? Do you not really care? You just find it funny regardless? Let me know what you think in the comments. But yeah, if you've noticed, the whole reason I've done a lot of decrease of those jokes is because YouTube is making it a nightmare to use them. And it's just not fun. Now, I lost my thought here on what I was going to say. Oh well. But yeah, so Kamen Rider Geats, I'm currently disputing the copyright strike. Toei is being Toei, which was kind of funny because I received this copyright strike the day they launched their Kamen Rider Global Twitter page and made all these posts about spread the love of Kamen Rider. Well, I can't if I have a copyright strike on my review. There's kind of a problem here. How can I spread the love if I can't share the love to spread? You know what I mean. Let's see. In other news, more things have been getting packed up as we slowly pack up for moving. And that's about it. I just recorded my Ninja Turtle Season 3 review. I have Pirate Yakuza to work on for a review. And then I've got Ultraman Z. Obviously, the Ultraman movie collection. Trigger comes out in a couple of weeks, so I will... 2 weeks? Is Trigger out in 2 weeks? I just filled out the Mill Creek form for Ultraman for a review copy of Ultraman Trigger. So that should probably be coming soon. And, well, what else do we've got? Obviously, as I said, Janperson and Kikaider are on the way. Re-reviews of probably Ju-Ranger, Die-Ranger, Kaku Ranger, and O-Ranger at this point. Might as well just do the whole Sugimura quadrilogy. It does feel weird to be done with Sentai reviews, though. This week, I've just been like, wow, what do I do now? Now, granted, part of it is because my brain is burnt out from this King-Ohger review, because this review just took forever to get done. So I was burnt out on it, and I'm just like, but yeah, I'm like, wow, I'm done with Sentai, essentially, for now. I don't know how I feel about this. I am like, wow, this is so weird. But anyway, so what else have we done? We're going to be watching the Hurricaneger 20th anniversary movie soon. So I'll start working on an updated version of the Hurricaneger review to upload. Well, to make and upload. I'm going to give it what I did with the Alba Ranger review, where I'm going to re-record all the live bits. I don't think I had any errors in my review for Hurricaneger that need to be corrected. I corrected some errors I made in the Go-Onger review. I had someone ask me, why is your Bioman review still 2 out of 5? Well, because it's the same review. But, yeah, I hope you guys have been enjoying them. As always, click like, subscribe, the bell notification, wherever else YouTube videos you're clicking on to support me. You can support me on Patreon and Bluesky at Toku AAN Network, Facebook, Instagram, Discord at Kaiju no Kami, my website, creativitybydesignllc.com. You can buy Kaiju no Kami merchandise at creativitybydesignllc.com/shop. Link in the description, and it should be also already on YouTube itself. I have a GoFundMe that you can donate to help the channel survive another 10 years. And if you don't care about your 401k because you're happy with what's happening with the stock market, feel free to donate that money to my GoFundMe because I will make use of it since you don't want it. And until next time, bye.